way of this table setup, I just had it a very standard. When we standard, you have only this. Okay, I'll start first with Saturday. The one in your right side. Okay. In your right side, this is basically your salad or appetizer knife. Your second one, this is basically your spoon. But in some instances, this could be changed as this. It can be possible that the soup will be served first before the salad or appetizer, depending on the event. There's some instances, you will start with appetizer or salad. Then soup will be the second course. Okay. Of course, you have your dinner knife. Some dinner knife is after the standard, in which this, by the way, this knife is not for steak, because a steak knife is pointed. This is not pointed, so this is a standard knife. This is only for soft meat dish that will be applicable for this knife. But if the steak needs to have straightened because of some hardness of part of the body or part of the meat, then you have to use the steak knife. But I'm putting this one as standard so that you won't be thinking too complicated about it. Okay. Familiarization. We'll just start with familiarization. Right? Okay. So this one, on your left side, you have your bread plate and your butter knife. So I'll tell you how to eat with bread and butter. Okay, because there's still some, even there are some people who are, stay on the level of richness, but they still don't have things that they demand. Okay. So this one is your salad or appetizer fork, which is paired to your knife. And this is your dinner fork. So what we have here, in a formal dinner, it is expected that you have your name card with you. This one. So the moment that before you enter in a certain function room, you are expected to go to a podium where you can see your name, what table number you are, what seat number you are. So you don't, after the party, you don't go inside directly. The way the receptionist would advise you to go to the sections where you can check on your seat number and table number. That's one key factor. You don't go inside. Don't go directly. You ask first if there is an assigned. But expected that in a diplomat dinner or even a formal dinner, there is an assigned table for you and seat number. So anyways, the wait staff will help you out to guide you where the table 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Right. Anything that is on the top or above the plate is for dessert. This one. Because there's no such thing as the dinner fork at the top or the dinner knife or above the plate. So anything above the plate is basically for dessert. It could be a dessert spoon, dessert knife, cake fork, or dessert fork. I don't know if some of you already noticed that there's some setup that there will be, I'll just set this one as an example. The fork on the right side. That is your cocktail. Some of the cocktail will be placed on the right side or it could be on the left side, depending on how they set the table. Setting the table is basically creativity. But if you go to traditional, capital form should be on the right side because that's basically the first course. But some, we are trying to combine traditional and modern approach of table setup. So, some of the capital form will be placed on the left side. So just to give you an overview, take the knife and spoon on the side, on the right side, or fork on the left side. What is on the above the plate is always for the dessert. It is expected that in a fine dining, with a formal dinner, this is what we call the show plate. Show plate. Like that. Or we call it place plate. This is not a plate for food. This is only an appetizer for the entire courses. Usually, in a formal dinner, it's very expected that show plate is always there because it shows elegance and setup. I placed with me here and set up the dinner plate. And, of course, I have my soup plate. I'm placing it in a standard way. But if I'm going to have it, since I'll have the plate that I'm going to place on the top is soup, definitely I can change this one. We need to place it. Since I have this, and even though the setup is French touch, I have to make sure that the service will be Russian. Since my soup plate is going to be placed on the top of the dinner plate. So Russian service for the main stuff will be on the left side of the guest, and portion. Don't be shocked if there will be a flambe front of you, because that's part of showmanship. That's part of a formal dinner. Most of the formal dinner, the food are prepared already, pre-cooked in the kitchen, and mostly completed the entire dish in front of the guests. But since sometimes with this kind of tradition, it takes time. So most of it will be prepared definitely inside the kitchen. And then the moment that they enter to the dining table, just be served. Because we don't know that in a diplomat dinner it could be a Russian, French, or American, or it could be a combination of two. Those approaches that I mentioned to you, that will be based for those who will be serving the guests. Unless if the host of the event, the diplomat dinner, will request for a certain approach of service, then you have to follow. The majority of the diplomat dinner, based on experience, they don't ask anymore. You can do whatever service or whatever approach you're going to use. But since most of the diplomat guests doesn't require anymore the type of service, we combine these so that it will be more comfortable for us at the same time for us. What we wanted in the diplomat dinner are expected to be personalized as well. There should be a personal attention given to